Hey guys, so I kind of just wanted to redo this video because the last video that I did on the censorship dream, a lot of people misinterpreted it, and God was kind of telling me like, hey, you may want to like take down that video and pretty much redo it, because a lot of people just, if you leave it up to interpretation, they're just gonna 100 different people are going to come up with 100 different guesses. So I'm going to tell you guys really what the censorship dream meant. So the person with 1 million subscribers already currently has 1 million subscribers and is not a religious person. And the person with 2 million subscribers already has 2 million subscribers and is not a religious person, or at least their channels do not talk about religion at all. So people completely got that interpretation completely wrong. There are people, I sensed, or maybe God told me that people thought that maybe if they went out and made a religious channel that they could get all these like subscribers. And for one, you should not be doing YouTube. You should not be making videos if it's for money, for subscribers, for anything like that, because that's horrible. Like God's not going to bless that. God's not going to anoint that, if you're doing it for selfish reasons. Like the reason I do what I do is it's strictly for God. I'll put out a video even though I'm thinking like, oh God, like I could lose a subscriber off of this. Like I just put out a video called Brace for Impact, and I knew like, oh God, as soon as I posted it, I'm like, oh geez, I shouldn't even have asked God, what's coming up, because Brace for Impact, I just had a feeling like somebody would unsubscribe. So sometimes God tells me things and I post it even though I know like it's not going to get the best attention, or like it's, some people aren't going to like it. So I got to tell people things that even if they don't like it. So as a prophet, not everything is rainbows and butterflies. So here, real quick, I'll show what happened. All right. So the censorship dream, right? So I had a censorship dream in 2020, and 2 months later, censorship started happening. Then in the dream, so I was at this college campus, and first thing I did, I was hanging around these people. Ralph, he has over 2 million subscribers. Aaron, he has over 1 million subscribers, and they both currently have, Aaron already has over 1 million subscribers, and Ralph already has over 2 million subscribers. So this is not something to be attained in the future, like this already is. So, and they're not religious people. So that's just so you guys know that. I think there's some people thinking like, oh my God, let's, maybe if I start, doing a religious channel or something, or start copying everything that Catherine does, maybe I'll get 1 million subscribers. Like literally, I started noticing a lot of copycats, like people trying to do stuff that I do. And I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm just doing whatever God tells me to do. All right, so then later in the dream, so after I started hanging out with these people, there was like a group of like 5, 6, 7 people, I'm not sure, but I noticed 2 of them. It was Aaron and Ralph. And then after talking to them, they're saying stuff like, oh, we're getting censored, like what should we do now after this? And then like a minute later, then I start walking over here. And I noticed that like after I had this dream in 2020, as soon as I had the censorship dream, my first dream that ever came true, because I've been having dreams for 26 years, and it wasn't until 2020 that they started coming true. So if someone calls themselves a prophet and they've never had a prophecy come true, I would highly question whether that person's a prophet or not. And I've had 4 come true, not even including the 15 to 20 theories that I got right. Like I could have considered those theories prophecies. So that could be like 20 prophecies I got right within 1.5 years. Like, I think that's unheard of. So, yeah, and not every theory is all rainbows and butterflies, because I had the censorship dream, like that's not the prettiest thing to prophesy about. My second prophecy that came true, I warned this female that I saw her, with this guy, and the guy had ended up like hitting her and stuff like that, or pushing her, hitting her, like something like that. It was like abusive. Well, she's like, no, I don't think he will do that. And that, you probably saw my ex or something. Literally 2 months later, she comes to my house, December of 2021, and was like, oh my God, you were right. He ended up pushing me. Her leg was all bloody. And she was like, you were right. I can't believe it. And I was like, wow, I was even shocked, to see like one of my prophecies be fulfilled, and little did I know, like, I didn't even know it was a premonition. I guess God was wanting me to warn her, like, not to marry this guy, pretty much. And, that's another dream that's not pretty, but I still got to tell people, I still got to warn people of things. It's not every prophecy is always rainbows and butterflies. So in this censorship dream, to continue with this dream, then, there's religious females in this dream. Well, I knew that there are religious people, females on this side, males on this side, probably because I grew up Christian probably for 32 years of my life. So I've had prophecy for 26 years. And for the last 2 years, I've been having prophecies fulfilled like crazy. And as time goes on, more prophecies are fulfilled at a faster rate. Ever since September of 2022, I've been having a lot more prophecies and a lot more dreams coming through. So now I no longer do theories. I only do prophecies, which are dreams that I get. But instead of this whole like religious arena, I believe more in spirituality and stuff. So that's stuff that I'm going to be talking about, is spirituality, because I believe that's the truth. And as a prophet, I feel like God's telling me that, and my prophecies are coming true. Like Jesus, when he told his story, it was the Pharisees, it was the religious people that didn't believe what he said, and I believe I have the truth, and I'm trying to correct the church and tell the truth, the truth about Jesus. We're not separate from God. We're actually one with God. So that's something big that I wanted to share. But anyways, yeah, so this was the point of this video, was just a censorship dream, the 1 million subscribers, they're not religious people. That's the biggest thing I wanted to tell people. So I think it's like disgusting if anybody's starting a channel thinking that they're trying to get money or subscribers or anything like that. Like I would highly question your intentions. I'm doing this for selfless reasons, for service to others, for love, unity, oneness, to change the world, to raise the vibration of this planet. On September 21st of 2022, I had a dream that said, in the night, double and triple the people. God will reach double, triple the people. And I didn't know what it meant at the time. And then this guy, Sam, he contacted the sixth density beings, the higher dimensional beings. They're like billions of years more advanced than us. And when he was channeling these entities, they said that 0.2%, the vibration of the planet went up 0.2%. So there's 7.7 billion people in the world. All right, guys. So if there's 7.7 billion people in the world, and the vibration of the planet went up 0.2%, I did the math. So that's about 154,000 people. So 154,000 souls have evolved and ascended into the new earth, into the higher vibrational planet of the new earth. So I believe that's what that dream meant, God reached 154,000 people from September 21st to September 29th within like a week period. So I think that's a prophecy fulfilled. So the vibration of the planet is raising, more souls are moving into the new earth. That's people experiencing love and oneness. So I think that's the greatest mission I could do on this earth, is help with that ascension process. All right, guys, I love you. God loves you. We are one. Realize the power that you really do have within you. And we're stronger together. We're stronger in unity. All right, guys. See you guys later. Bye.